What's going on, everyone? It's my back again. I'm here with Aaron. Two different emotions. Yeah, is that fair?
That's very accurate. Very accurate.
I think from an Everton perspective, I mean, even at the end, potentially we could have got 3 points. But, you know, if you'd have offered me a 1-1 draw at Old Trafford at the start of the game, gassed, you know, sitting here, good company, in the Don Robbie studio.
Yeah.
It's been really, really nice. It's been a nice experience for me and a nice result. But what does this mean for Man United?
Like we were chatting to Robbie there, and he said that if they win today, they're closing on Man United 2 points behind us. Yeah, and remember, these guys lost their first opening 3 games. They were bottom of the league, and all of a sudden they could be behind us, 2 points behind us. Today just proved again why Solskjaer's not the guy, man. I'm sorry to say it, and I know United fans want to believe that he's the guy and they want to back him. Listen, there's nothing wrong with backing him, but he's just not the guy. I think now is the perfect time, or would be a perfect time, to get rid of him. Listen, you've done what you could. You've, improved the squad, but the football hasn't improved. Yeah. We're still playing the same boring, slow football. Today, if anything, I'm going to be honest, we were lucky today that this was a draw because we had chances, but we didn't put them away. You had chances and you didn't put them away either, but you had the better chances, in my opinion, in the second half especially. And we were lucky again with that offside goal from Mina. Yeah. I think if he stays behind just a little bit, but you can't really blame him because he's not
centre back.
He's a centre back. He can't know these things. If that's Rondon there, he stays behind the ball because he knows about the offside rule, etc., etc., and he taps it in. It's a goal. So we were very lucky today, man. And like we were saying on set with Neeks and with Alex, you can't keep playing football like this and expect to win trophies because it's not sustainable.
No. What really impressed me about Everton's performance is there were moments in that first half where if you've got Ronaldo on the pitch, I mean, people are calling him tap-ins and all sorts of stuff, but the facts are he probably would have been in the box if he'd have got that header at the start from Martial that he puts wide. Yeah. He probably at least puts it on target. There was a couple of balls whipped across the box. He didn't play him. From an Everton perspective, I'm buzzing that obviously we didn't concede, but we could have conceded. And Solskjaer not starting Ronaldo, albeit you could argue that, of course, Cavani knows to be in the middle of the box. It's not like he's a shit striker either. So I don't know. I mean, from an Everton perspective, I felt like we did as much of a job as we could have with the options we had available. We played on the counter. You had most of the ball. You had more corners than yours. You were, in terms of the stats, the better team. But when it actually come to being at the ground, watching the game, Everton give as good as they got. Yeah. And I'm buzzing. Obviously, it's difficult for you, but I am absolutely buzzing at this Everton side.
You've got every right to, because remember, you guys had, 5, 6 players?
Yeah, we got 5 players out. Yeah.
And 5 important players. Calvert-Lewin, Coleman, Richarlison, 3 main guys. And I don't even want to think of what could have happened if they played today. Yeah. Because that would have been carnage, at worst. So we were lucky today, man. Very lucky, but again, it's not good enough. And thank God it's the international break, because United fans around the world, brace yourselves, because if this guy is still in charge with the amount of games and the type of games or who we're playing that are coming up, brace yourselves, because we're in for a few surprises in there, and this could be hurtful. Like, we could get embarrassed by someone. I don't know who it's going to be. I don't know where it's going to be, in what competition, Premier League, Champions League, but we're going to get embarrassed at some point.
Let's just talk about the goals. So the first goal, really good play by Martial, Fernandes, good football, comes out to Martial, and he just rattles it. Lovely curling shot, sticks it top corner, 1-0. And to be honest, just before half time, as an Everton fan, I'm sitting there thinking, fuck, here we go. This is the start of the 3-1 I predicted. What did you think?
Well, Martial, like you said before the game started, he loved to go against Everton. Yeah, it was nice to see him score against Everton. And he needed that, because he's been getting a lot of criticism. Fans were doubting him. Can he still do it? Is he still good for Man United? And I think he proved it today. He proved that he's still good enough. He's still good enough to be in the squad. So I'm happy that he got the goal. However, I think he should have stayed on. I felt for him when he went off because you could see he was frustrated. He wanted to stay on for the 90 minutes and get the goal, maybe another one, sorry. So I felt for him when he got taken off, man. I can't lie. But
then the Everton goal.
The Everton goal,
second half.
Damare Gray, all the praise has to go to him, in my opinion, because he gets the ball on the left-hand side. It's crowded. He shakes Fred off the first time, shakes him off a second time, uses his body well, gets past Wan-Bissaka, plays it to Doucouré, and Doucouré as well, great work, little cutback.
Beats a man, yeah.
Beats two men at the same time with one move.
Yeah.
Plays it to Townsend and he just does the rest. That's a good finish too, considering he's a left-footed player. And people know that left-footed players don't like to use their right foot. He uses it perfectly, bottom corner, straight into the back of the net. Like the ball just goes straight into it. Doesn't roll, nothing. It's just a straight. You know what I mean? And it was a great goal, man. Deserved.
Yeah, and that essentially is it. I really don't. It sounds horrible, and usually match reactions for me are like 15, 20 minutes long, but there isn't actually tons to speak about. The game was really end to end. Both teams had some good chances. Everton, Rondon, he takes a poor touch, bounces up, hits it on the volley. Good block by Lindelof. Exactly the same happens the other end. You know, you've got Ronaldo shooting and Wolves having to get in front of the man. I agree with you about Martial. I don't understand why he bought him off. He was buzzing, he was full of confidence. And Sancho, actually, to be fair, that was probably one of his better performances I've seen in Man United shirt.
I would say his best, because he came on, he was positive, beating people. I know, what's his name? What's your right back again? Who was your right back?
Godfrey.
Godfrey, yeah. I know Godfrey is not a natural right back, but Sancho gave him a bit of work today, and it was positive to see him go forward, drive towards players, beating his man. It was positive, and I want to see more of that. Excuse me, but yeah, man, Martial, I felt for him because I feel like after the international break, it's going to be a long series of games for him being on the bench again.
Yeah. And then the 85th minute, last thing to talk about really, 85th minute, ball comes across. Again, it's an Everton counter. Win the ball high up the park, goes to Tom Davies. And he passes to Mina instead of shooting. Now, look, obviously, what ifs and buts and all of that shit. You're not really going to know if he would have scored or not.
Yeah, you know.
But Mina did score, but he was a foot offside.
Yeah,
and it was obvious as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Disappointing, but again, if you'd have offered me a 1-1, I'd have took it.
Yeah.
So, guys, look, I'm leaving it there. Where can they find you?
Yes, you can find me on YouTube, Mr. Aaron UTD. That's MrAaron UTD. And all my other social media platforms, Aaron Chikaya. That's Aaron AaronCikaya.
Yep, and of course we've got also Saeed, who has got a channel as well. He's at the game, and he's allowed me to put some clips in to my vlog and probably this match reaction as well. So any clips you see are from him. So big shout out to him. Go and subscribe to him. But apart from that, we're done here. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Lovely to meet you, brother.
Lovely to meet you too.
And we move on to the next game after international break. Peace.